migrants are being issued with free SIM cards for their mobile phones.
Of
now,
course! Of
quite
course!
where they've got these phones from.
Why should they pay for their own phones?
Why should they, indeed? The Home Office has doubtless rather reluctantly answered a question about how much it's spending on this, and it's a little shy of £60,000 a month. The Home Office says, don't worry, folks, they're not allowed to use their phones, or we're not subsidising them using their phones to make phone calls. These SIM cards are just so that they can use data. In other words, on YouTube, TikTok, or, and here's where I think it really is very, very frustrating for taxpayers, they can use that data to access basically black market work. We know that a lot of illegal immigrants are working black market. They're not allowed to work until their claims have been processed. Sure. We know that there is a strong link with the fast food delivery companies and the services, and what they do is they get on the internet and they essentially rent an account for delivering food from an official provider, and they need the phones to do that. That's just one example of how those phones, how our taxpayers' money is being used for bad purposes.
£60,000 a month, a great scheme of things nationally, doesn't seem that much, but £60,000 a month for migrants' SIM cards. Now, Isabel's saying that actually these SIM cards don't stretch to actually being able to make phone calls. But why the hell should we be paying for their SIM cards so they can access the internet? Why? I just don't understand.
I think as well, when we think about context here and the costs of things, you're absolutely right. £60,000 in a way it's nothing, but here's a different way of thinking of it. When those people, our listeners who are self-employed, every year they have to write a cheque, or the modern equivalent, to HMRC with their taxes, and it might be £2,000, or it might be £10,000, or it might be £20,000. Not that many people pay £60,000